All right, good morning and welcome to Master Talker online class. In this video, we'll be talking about percentage, discount, loss, cost, and the rest of them. Right? Okay. Solution. Okay, so the first one we'll talk about is percentage. So let's talk about percentage. Right? Now for percentage, we have the concept of percentage is as old as mathematics. Okay, it simply means expression out of 100. Expression out of 100. So we have that 25% means 25 over 100, right? So a lot of commercial activities are done in percentage, like commission, discount, depreciation, loss, profit, task. So all these things are done in percentage, but we are not interested in that. We're interested in finding the answer solve. So they said that the first question said the monthly share or salary, sorry, the monthly salary of a man increased from 2,700 to 3,200. Find the percentage increase. Find the percentage increase. Right? Solution. Now the percentage increase is now increase of over the normal one, then times 100 over 1. All right, so the increase, it should be increase all or decrease depending on the one they want. Increase over the normal, the initial amount, or the normal amount, initial amount times 100 over 1. So to get the increase is now 3200. Is not the increase. 3200 minus the 2700 is the actual amount they added on it. Okay, divided by what? That 2700 times 100 over 1. So what do we have now? We have 500 is the amount they added to the person, all over what? 2700 times 100 over 1. So if you do that, you're going to have that the percentage increase is what? 18.5%. That's what they added for him. All right, 18.5% was added to this man. All right, so the next one is the salary. The salary of a man, was increased in the ratio of 40 is to 47. 40 is to 47. Calculate the percentage increase. Calculate the percentage increase of or percentage increase in the salary. Solution. Now this is very, very simple. It was increased from this to this. All right, so don't forget that the percentage increase is simply the increase over the initial one times 100 over 1. Very simple formula. And the increase is what was added, that is 47. From 40 to 47, so 47 minus 40 all over the initial one was 40 times 100 over 1. So what do we have now? 7 over 40 times 100 over 1. So if you do that, you're going to get 17.5%. Right? 17.5%. So the next question said, when when the salary of a man was increased, when the salary of a man was increased by 20%, he was earning 48,500 naira. What 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 would have been his salary if the increase had been 26%? Okay, right? So now let the normal salary be x. So let the salary be x. So when it was increased 20%, when it was increased to 20%, okay, so it will be it will 100% plus that 20 that was added, which is 120% of that initial amount. Okay, so since he received this, so it's going to be 120% of this. Okay. So I'm going to, of the normal money. So to get this amount that he had when it was this is 120% of the normal money. So we have that thus. So we have 120% of the normal money gave us this amount they paid him, 48,500. So let us do the math. Don't forget that percentage is over 100. So we are having that what? 120 over 100 times the x is equal to what? 48,500. So this time this will give you x will now be what? 48,500 times 100 divided by 120. So the normal amount this man was receiving, the normal amount he was receiving is 40416.67. All right, so now when it is now increased by 26, so the next thing to do is now then I say we want to find the salary when it is now increased by what? 26%. So 26% increase is that is 100 plus that 26, which is what? 126%. So to get the amount, thus to get the amount is what? 126 over what? 100 times that's normal money x. Okay, so which is what? 126 over what? 100 times 40416.67. So if you do the math, you are going to get 50 50,925.00 naira. So this is the amount this man will be receiving if his salary was increased by 26%. Right? So the next question. So the next question said if 3% of k is equal to m, okay, find 1% of k. Find 1% of k. All right. So now they said solution. They said that 3% of k is equal to m. So therefore m is simply 3 over 100 times k. So m is simply what? 3k over 100. All right. So now we are finding 1% of k. So therefore to find k itself, k is now 100 m over 3. That is to find k. So 1% of k is simply 1 over 100 times k over 1, which is what? 1 over 100 times my k is 100 m over 3. So if you do that, 100 will cancel 100. I'm going to have 1 over 3 m. Okay, 1 over 3 m, or m over 3. As simple as that. So let's move to discount. All right, let's take the first question in discount. It said a buyer paid 900 naira. A buyer paid 900 naira for an article over which he enjoyed 10%. 10% cash discount. All right. Then how much was the marked price? All right. So solution, you can tell them, let the marked price be x. So since he enjoyed 10% discount, so the amount he paid, sorry, 10 10% discount is the same as saying 100 minus 10, which is what? In percent, which is what? 90%. So he paid 90% of the marked price. So therefore, the amount paid is what? 90% of the marked price x, but he paid 900. So since he paid 900, it's going to be 90 over 100 times x over 1. So if you cross multiply, you are going to have that 900 is equal to 90x over 10. So my x will now be what? 900 times 10 divided by 90. So x is equal to what? 1000 naira. All right. So their normal amount is 1000 naira. And then if you remove 10% of 1000, you removed 100 naira from it. That is why he paid 900 naira. Okay. So the next question. All right. The next question said, after allowing a discount, of 10% on an article, comma, a seller collected the sum of 2700 naira. Find the amount of the discount paid. All right. Find the amount of the discount paid. So find the amount of the discount paid. Okay. So now look at the amount he collected. So now we have that discount, 10% discount. 10% discount means what? 100 minus 10 in percent, which is what? 90%. So amount collected was 90% of the total money. So 90 over 100 times the total money is x. So let's say solution. Sorry, you have to say let the fixed price or the marked price be x. The marked price be x, please. Very, very important. So the amount you collected, which is 2,700, is equal to what? 90x over 100. So therefore, if we do the same thing here, we are going to have that cross multiply. We have that 90x is equal to what? 2,700 times 100. So therefore, x will now be what? 2,700 times 100 divided by 90. So my x is 3,000 naira. So the amount discount paid, for the discount paid is what? The normal money 3,000 minus the amount the man collected 2,700. So the discount is what? 300 naira. Okay, as simple as that. The next one, a retailer allows a trade discount of 20% and a cash discount of 5% on every article he sells. They say if a customer paid 1,900 cash for an article, calculate I cash discount, I marked discount, okay, marked price. All right, the marked price. All right, solution, we'll say let the marked, because that's the main thing, let the marked price be x. All right, and this person paid 1,900. So, and the percentage discount for cash, a trade allows a discount of 20 and allows a trade discount of 20 and the cash of 5%. So the total discount this man had is 25%, because normally the man allows 20% for buying his goods, then extra 5% for paying cash. So the total percent this man so percentage discount for this person is what? 100 minus 20 for buying his good minus 5 for paying cash, so which is what? 75%. All right, so therefore amount the man paid, okay, or amount collected by the seller, anyone, is now what? that is 75% of the total amount. That is 75% of this marked price, which is what? 75 over 100 times x. But don't forget that the amount he paid is 1,900. So if you do the math, you are going to get 1,900 is equal to what? 75x over 100. So I'm going to have that x is equal to what? 1,900 times 100 divided by 75. So the marked price is 2,533.33. Okay, so that is the original amount that this person is selling this product. So now let's get the discount. The discount is simply the total amount minus, okay, the cash discount. Okay, sorry, the cash discount. So the cash discount, cash discount is what? 5% of the normal money. That is what? 5% of x, which is what? 5 over 100 times x is 2,533.33. So if you do the math, you are going to get naira 126.67. Right? So that is that. Very simple. So the next question said a trader allows a retailer 20% trade discount, okay, and 5% for cash payment. All right, then I say what is the marked price of an article for a customer, okay, for which a customer pays 4,740. Solution. All right, so percentage discount is now 100% minus 20% as a retailer, %75. So what do we have now? This is the total discount. So the amount paid is now what? The discount. Okay, we'll say let the marked price be x, please. Very important. So if the marked price is x, we're going to have that the amount he paid is equal to what? 75% of x. So, and the amount he paid is what? 4,740 is equal to what? 75 over 100 times x over 1. So what do we have? We have 4,740 is equal to 75x over 100. So x will now be what? 4,740 times 100 divided by 75. So our x 6 33.33. All right. So this is the marked price of that goose. So let's solve the last question here before we enter the next one. So the last question here said a shopkeeper allows a discount of 15% on the marked price of a mobile phone. All right. You now said if a customer paid 170 naira for mobile phone, what is the marked price? Right. So we'll have that let the marked price be X. Then discount 100 minus 15 in percent, which will give you what? That is 85%. So amount he paid is 85% of the marked price, which is what? 85 over 100 times X over 1. And he paid 170 naira. So I'm going to have that so 170 is equal to 85x over 100. So if you cross multiply, you're going to have 85x is equal to 17000. So therefore x is now what? 17000 divided by 85. So my x is now what? 200. So the marked price is 200 naira, right? So let's forge ahead. So let's get to the next one, loss. Okay. And the question here said, in a certain shipment, 2% of the crate damaged. They said if the loss per damage, if the loss per damage crate was 35 naira and the total loss due to damaged crates was they said and the total loss and the total loss due to due to damages was 700 naira. How many crates were shipped? Right? Okay. So we have that the loss per crate, loss per damaged crate. The loss per damaged crate is what? For each of them that damaged the 35. And then the total loss, the total loss, the total loss due to damage is equal to what? 700 naira. So to get the number of crate that damaged, thus number of damaged crate is equal to the total amount that he lost times what he lost for each of them. So which is what? 20 crates. All right. So he has 20 crates that damaged, and they said that 20% of the shipped crates got damaged. So let's say let the total crates shipped be X. So, and he said that 2% of the crates were damaged. Okay, so percentage of damaged crate is equal to what? 2%. That is 2% of the total. So, and I have that what he spent in those that damaged is 700 naira. So we have 700 uh okay, sorry, the total amount that damaged is 20 crates. So 20 crates damaged, and I have that is 2 over 100 times the total number of crates. Okay, so what do I have? 20 that damaged is equal to 2x over 100. So therefore 2x is equal to what? 20 times 100. So x is now what? 20 over what? 2, which is what? 1000. So I have what? 1000 crates. So the total crates shipped is equal to what? 1000 crates. Right? So that is that for that. The next one. Think, let me check my time. All right, so okay, let me solve more question on loss. One more question on loss, then we in our next video we continue. Okay, so one more question on loss. So one more question here said a woman bought 600 oranges at 1200 naira. Then I said if 20% of the oranges got bad and the rest were sold at 25 naira for 12, comma, find the loss. All right. So a woman bought 600 oranges for 600 oranges for 1,200 at 1,200 naira. So let's find out how much she bought one orange. So cost of one orange is equal to what? 1,200 he paid divided by the 600 oranges. So what do we have? I think we have a 20, okay, 2 naira. He bought each orange for 2 naira. Okay, and he said that if 20% of the oranges got bad, so number of bad oranges is equal to what? 20% of the total of 600. Okay, so what do we have? 20 over 20 over 100 times what? Times 600 over 1. So what do we have now? We have 120 oranges. 120 oranges got bad. Okay, now if you have 120 oranges got bad, so the number of oranges she sold, number of sold oranges will now be what? Subtract the one that got bad from the total. So we have that she sold 600 minus 120 that got bad. So she sold 480 oranges. All right. So since she sold 480 oranges, so the amount of oranges she sold, now she started selling them 12 by 12 by 12. Okay, so the amount of oranges she sold, so how much she got in selling the oranges, amount made in selling 480 oranges is, now she's selling them 12 for 1. Okay, so it's 12 for, okay, let me show you something. Now what she sold is what? She sold 12 oranges, and what she's selling them is what? For 25 naira. And then she has 480 oranges. Let's find how much she sold them. Let's say she sold them at x naira. So cross multiply to have that 12x is equal to what? 480 times 25. So x will now be what? 480 times 25 divided by 12. So what do we have? We have 1,000 naira. So she made 1,000 naira selling the good oranges. So the loss will now be the total amount she bought it, which is 1,200 minus how much she sold it, 1,000 naira. So she lost 200 naira. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and comment. The next, we'll start from cost. Bye bye.